Hey there, it's Jaimee, and I'm back with another monthly challenge. So, a few things have happened since my last post, which was on July 31st of last year. The first thing you probably noticed is I changed my hair. So, yes, that happened. The only reason I'm even talking about it is because it stirred up quite a buzz when I went to my first conference and when I started changing my avatar photos. So, don't mean to scare anyone. It's a thing that happened. It's fun. I had colored my hair for 18 years and decided it was time for a change. So here it is. I didn't cut it off though. It's still all bundled up back here. So there's that. Anyway, let's move forward to some more exciting things. I completed my first NaNoWriMo challenge last November. NaNoWriMo, if you're not familiar, I'll put a link in the notes below, but it is National Novel Writing Month, 50,000 words, 30 days. I completed it. I feel awesome. Now, if you are familiar with my desire to compete in a NaNoWriMo, I had wanted to do so since 2011, had been putting it off, but I started these monthly challenges, and they were a thing that actually helped me sort of build up the endurance to take on a challenge that seemed, at one time, overwhelmingly large. So, did it, knocked it out, feel great. So, moving forward, these monthly challenges now have an official name. They're called Tiny Challenges now. Thank you, Brad Heinz, for pulling that together. That was his idea. If you followed my stuff before, it was 31 random adventures, there was inspirations, there was 30 days, 31 days, and so I was kind of all over the map with it. Brad suggested unifying it and inviting more people, and in doing so, Brad participated with me in a 30-day challenge, and I believe he's doing one this month as well. So that brings us to current times. Tiny Challenges. We have a website, tinychallenges.com. We have a podcast, which you can find on the site, just under show. And every month we are going to frame a challenge that you can participate in, or you can do your own. We give a few tips and tricks on how to do that on your own. No cost, free, it's just fun. And it's about breaking down barriers and pushing yourself in new and fun and interesting ways, getting unstuck. Helps a lot of people in a lot of different ways. So making a thing out of it, right? All right, so this month's challenge is music memories. I did this challenge last year in February, and I'm gonna rehash some of that, but I didn't do it over YouTube. So I'm gonna do it over YouTube this time because I really miss YouTube. So if you're all still out there in the YouTubeosphere wondering if I was ever coming back, here I am. And this is what it's about, music memories. My first music memory is Air Supply. Air Supply, it kind of doesn't matter which song, but I'm going to put Lost in Love. I'll put a link to that below. The reason I picked Air Supply is that is actually what prompted the Music Memories Tiny Challenge a year ago. I had made a little tweet, song came on the radio, I mentioned that it took me back to when my sister and I were little girls and we were dancing. My mom used to have us clean. We'd have our little dust rags and the pledge, the lemon fresh pledge, and we would supposed to be cleaning, but we would usually just dance to this whole Air Supply album that my mom would put on while she was actually cleaning in the other room. So that comment prompted my friend and co-host of the Tiny Challenges podcast to comment, oh yeah, I did a blog about a music memory, music wormhole. And it was such a beautiful blog post. In the notes below, I'll put a link. And it inspired me to take on a whole month of music memories. And so Air Supply kind of opened that little gateway to music memories for me. And that was my first memory. And I can't wait to share a new one with you tomorrow.